foreign community as it arrives, what I like to say is that the Lake Chapala Society is the loom upon which they weave their social fabric.
The Lake Chapala Society has been probably one of the most important resources for foreigners here since the 1960s.
So I'm Janice, and I'm the information agent today, and this is the information service at LCS. And people from all walks of life come and see me and ask me questions about anything and everything.
For those of you that are new to Lakeside, we offer a plethora of activities to not only help you acclimate to your new homeland, but also for you to feel more comfortable as a citizen of our community here.
Now baby, give a booty put your clothes in like
Here we go.
Tell them, baby, I'm on fire. I tell her, baby.
Calypso!
Fire it all.
Side, side.
As far as medical goes, we offer blood pressure screening, cancer screening, diabetes screening. Ophthalmologist is on site twice a week.
Neil James first began on this property a program for children's arts many years ago, and that legacy continues.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Jesús López Vega. Well, I started to paint the children's art program back in 1969 when I was 6 years old, and I ended up doing murals in Ajijic, and now I volunteer every Saturday with the children.
Our next challenge is to prepare for the influx of baby boomers. They're currently retiring at a rate of 10,000 a day, and projections say that up to 5 million of those baby boomers will be moving to Mexico. And it's anticipated that as many as 100,000 could be coming to Lakeside to enjoy our excellent climate, the expat infrastructure, and the low cost of living. We want to be prepared for that migration. The reason that LCS has been around as long as it has is that it has adapted as needs and conditions changed. We're looking at re-envisioning the campus to allow us to deliver those products and services in a more enhanced way than we are able to now for our members and for the entire community.
We're in a building right now that is very old. We get roof leaks, we get leaks coming in from windows. We have wall cracks that are constantly being repaired and painted over. We're looking forward to a new home in the future that will really make this a quality facility.
As part of our preparations for our revitalized campus, the 70-year-old library building behind me will be demolished and replaced with a 2-story learning center. And the learning center will have our English library, the Spanish library, which is currently at Wilkes, and it'll have 8 to 9 classrooms on the second floor, which will allow us to double the number of offerings that we give for Spanish and English classes. Where I'm standing now is the location of the new Sala Grande. The Sala Grande will replace our existing sala. It'll have seating for 250 people, and the walls will open out so that you can have a view of the gardens and the landscape here. Our goal is to retain as much green space as possible as we can on the campus. The property behind me is the old Neil James home. This was her living room. This property will be preserved pretty much as is and will be used for children's art, displaying children's art, for displaying Neil James memorabilia, and memorabilia that represent the 60 years of the Lake Chapala Society here at this location. A little mini museum, if you will. The building behind me was acquired in 2016 and faces the lake. It will be remodeled to accommodate our health programs and our community service programs.
But what I think the world needs to know about LCS, the relations that we have with the U.S. consulate, the relations we have with the Canadian consulate, the relations we have with city government, the relations we have with state government, they all turn to the Lake Chapala Society when they want or need feedback on what's happening lakeside.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Jesús Medeles, soy el delegado de Ajijic, todo el mundo me conoce como Chuni Medeles. I think the presence of LCS in our community is really important. We are more than happy for your upcoming plans to build a really nice campus for LCS. I think this is a really important space for to share our cultures, to learn some Spanish or English or whatever. So I think this area is going to benefit in a big way.
I mean, we are a small organization, right? And so what, we've got 10, 12 paid staff people total, and 90% of those are domestic help type of staff. We've got a handful of new professional staff, which we're really proud of. And so yeah, with volunteers, again, I've said that 99% of the work that gets done here gets done on the backs of volunteers. The board, they're volunteers. A lot of people don't realize that. And almost every of the service and program positions here are all done by volunteer labor, support, and energy.
Our strategic goals for the next 5 years are to double the number of members from 2,500 to 5,000, to increase our offerings for both the expatriate and Mexican community relating to language, customs, and living in Mexico, to increase the meeting space that we have available for our members and for nonprofit organizations here at Lakeside, and to double the number of students that we are assisting to go to college. To do all this will take additional funds, and therefore we're asking you to participate in helping us to make this new campus revitalization a reality here at Lakeside.
We've had 3 years of clean audit opinions by a major internationally recognized accounting firm, Grant Thornton Sales Sons. This campus redevelopment will require a significant amount of fundraising, an unprecedented amount of fundraising for our community.
The LCS campus revitalization will be executed in 3 phases. The first phase that I want to talk to you about today is the Sala Grande. The construction of this building will allow us to enhance our outreach to the local community, as well as develop partnerships to help improve the quality of life for everyone that lives here at Lakeside. We hope that you will join us in participating to make this project a reality. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've learned more about who we are, what we stand for, and that you have decided to either become a member or actively participate in our organization. We are a volunteer organization, and our members are the core of our operation. We hope you'll decide to join us and become an active participant in the Lake Chapala Society.